111 homes in all were destroyed in this heavily Irish Catholic neighborhood, including Thomas Romm's, who works at a local high school.
It started getting bigger and bigger. We stayed on the side. We watched all the embers go by us, and then it started, jumping house and house, closer and closer to us. Then the wind shifted, and all the embers started heading towards our house. So we're like, it's time to go.
He, his wife Patricia, and their 4 kids barely escaped their burning home. Once outside, pitch darkness, 4 feet of water, and Sandy raging out of control.
How'd you get out?
I got out on a surfboard.
Rode with my youngest son on a surfboard.
We
pulled him.
She carried the dog.
She carried the dog.
Went through like 4 feet of water out the parking lot. Went out close, tried to get to the main road, but that was too bad. We wound up going over to our friend's house.
Today, their home is gone, a home that stood for generations. It belonged to Patricia's grandmother. This is what the neighborhood used to look like. It was founded in the early 1900s. Many of the residents are cops and firefighters, some of whom battled last night's blaze.
Be okay. It's going to be okay.
Family safe.
Yes, everything.
And not surprisingly, in this tight-knit community, right in the middle of our interview, neighbors were quick to reach out.
We got each other, we got our families.
Devastated by their loss, but relieved that so far there are no reported deaths.
Let's look at his house, not touched.
We also met Jerry and Vicky Mamelito, who've had a home in Breezy Point for the last 25 years. They weren't sure their house had survived. We followed them as they went to find out what was left. Good news, some damage, but still standing.
How do you feel like now that you actually see it?
A lot better. But our friends, oh my God.
A few blocks away, Tom Owens had his own crisis.
And somebody had looked out the window and saw the house coming towards us, floating right into our house.
Oh my God.
And it hit our house.
His neighbor's house floated off its foundation and crashed right into Tom's house. He, his wife Kathleen, and their 3 kids were inside watching the havoc unfold.
I happened to look out the window and the foundation blew, and I saw the house drop down. And so we said we had to get out of here, but the water was already too high.
They did manage to escape to a local church.
Terrifying.
Tell me, what was the scariest part about that for you as a mom?
I have 3. I only have myself and my husband. How do we save all 3?
Today, Kathleen came back to see what's left. Their house flooded, but it is still standing, unlike their neighbors. This is an experience the family does not want to ever see again.
How scary.
It was really scary, and we wish that we had taken the warning seriously and had left.
Really?
If I could do it all over again, I would have left immediately.
And that's what we heard over and over. They wish they had left, had listened to authorities. But no one here has ever experienced anything like Sandy before. The hurricane not only ripped apart homes, but also lives. Here in Breezy Point, they've lost so much, but not everything.